I was just sitting here thinking about the Clap building. That's amazing, man. It's amazing, bro. Clap building, cabin house, Clap building. My God, y'all, this is just, oh my God. You know, in the streets, Clap building, Palace Clap building. Come on, y'all. Come on now, y'all. If you were really from the street, you would not even think about such a thing. Yeah, they exist for people, and the people who are over these situations are basically dominant pimps, players, you know, and they're pillars for those type of people. But in this situation, Clap building, Palace Clap building, Cabin Clap Palace building, this is a process that actually take good men and women and turns them out. You get what I'm saying? It's like you got different vessels on this earth, and they are programmed to do certain things. And it's like y'all don't even understand the positions of the roles that you are playing anymore. Like these people, the ones I was talking about, the players and pimps that actually was over this back in the days, they were somewhere for these kind of people to go. People who wanted to do that. But these people who were doing that knew the end result of their life was gonna be total destruction. And a lot of these people, lives were, they were damaged as children. They was broken as children. So they grow up with this devil attitude. And I told you how the devil, that's why I say this, the angels, heaven, hell, devil vessels, Satan vessels. It's an easy way, because I don't know the science of it in the physical. I just know of it in the spiritual, because I went through this, I lived through this. I don't know the proper language for all this. And even if I did, I would still probably use my way, because I get it better. But devil vessels are reckless, psychopaths. They are psychopaths on a psychopath. You get what I'm saying? They're psychopath on a psychopath. You feel what I'm saying? So they not gonna fix themselves because they damaged beyond return. At least that's how they feel. So it's almost like if somebody sell their soul, automatically you're gonna see the devil come into this energy. And this devil that's gonna come into this energy after somebody sold their soul is gonna be there to kill, steal, and destroy. Same rules apply to somebody who done ran out of their karma, who done lost their justice, forfeit their justice, and undertook living under injustice, and is okay with that. So the devil come and clean them up. The devil is like a cleanup. Hold on, I gotta ask this guy something. Yo, I want to ask you, man, why sometimes you be asking me if I want a cigarette?
No, you know you like see, I give you one.
Well, you gave one once or twice. I was like, oh, hey, that's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, that don't know.
Okay.
Ain't nothing about that.
You know I done got a little paranoid.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, like I was saying, you know me, I'm a little paranoid. I had too much done to me in 5 years. All right, now let's say this is entertainment. Well, it's probably entertainment. And maybe some of y'all will rule out a lot of stuff I say as assumption. That's okay too, but if you wrongfully put somebody in an entertainment movie, I ain't sign off for nothing. I ain't asked for nothing. I was working, minding my business. I was doing my thing. Okay? I was doing my thing. I ain't signed off for nothing. I was taking care of my child. Me and my child, a long way to go. I'm a humble man. I don't need all that you got going on out there. So with that being said, you stuck me in this box. You stuck me in this movie. You stuck me in whatever this is. And me and God is just utilizing it to help elevate our people, to help elevate the people, which is okay with me because it's giving me the opportunity to be on display to help elevate y'all. But so you can write off the stuff I'm saying as assumptions because you put me in a situation where life doesn't exist. You took me out of my element. You took me out of my comfort zone. You took me out of my own personal life and you placed me in something where life don't even move no more. And you put me in the midst of nobody. Well, you actually put me in the midst of everything. You put me in the midst of all the greatest things. You put me in the midst of the greatest love in my life, which is God. So thank you for that. Now let's get back to what I was trying to tell you and explain to you. Let's get back to what I'm trying to tell you and explain to you. Let's go back to these clap houses. So what I'm trying to tell y'all out there, I don't know what that means. We can just jump to assumption. You know, it's a place where people clap their hands and see people tell jokes. And this clap houses, you know. Whoever tell the best joke, whoever can tell the best joke, get a standing ovation. Okay? So, anyway, with that being said, we got these clap houses. But at the end of the day, y'all, and clap cabins, and clap palace houses, cabin houses, clap cabin palace houses. Okay? What I'm trying to say is I'm witnessing this build. It's good potential women and men involved in this. I never seen that before, y'all. That is perverse. In the streets, when I came up, places like that was for dysfunctional kids, dysfunctional beings, dysfunctional people who done been here too long and done went through too much and went through so much, and this damage feel like their damage beyond repair. So they do things to damage others and they can't help it. They want help for it, but they can't help it. And they try to get help for it and it ain't good enough, it don't help them. Okay? You get what I'm saying, y'all? So it's just, I don't know, it's just depressing to see something like that in motion. So this is what I want to tell you. These women on the other side, we got a left side, we got a right side. The right side is the clap houses. That's a new, modern day built, what we gonna name the one on the left side? Modern day built, I can't think of that right now. A new modern day built love house. Love house. Let's just say that. But these clap houses and these clap houses and and the love house. Let's just say that. Okay? So you got the clap houses. And the clap house is, like I said, the new modern day of the love. But in the love house, these people need love. These people want to get love so they can get out of the love house. The love house is for damaged lovers, damaged humans, damaged beings that damage other people's lovers, that damage other people's homes, and they know it. So they stay in this love house where they are controlled and monitored by these pillars. Okay? And they know if they don't get out of this love house, their destination is gonna be total and utter destruction. I'm talking about drugs, STDs, you go out of here any kind of way fashionable, all kind of messy stuff. The worstest way a man or a woman can go out, they know if they stay in that love house, that's where they're going. And the good thing about this love house is that the pillars in this love house is actually trying to cater to them, teach them, and show them, but in a little reckless way. But it's only because those pillars are of the streets and not just in the streets. And they the kind of people that wouldn't sell a pregnant woman drugs. They the kind of people that wouldn't pimp out a young girl, a teenage girl, or a young girl, you know what I'm saying, that don't know no better. They the kind of people that actually got good judgment when it comes to certain things, believe it or not, even though considering their situation, their position in life. So now at the clap house, it's different. The clap house is different. The clap house is people who are creating these broken people. So you got these broken people in this love house, but you got these non-broken people in this clap house. But this clap house that's building is literally building up these broken people that's in this love house that's trying to build themselves up so they can get out of the love house and actually be in a house of love. You see the perverseness in that? That's all I'm trying to say. Do you see the perverseness in that? Okay, now what's the difference between these two people? The love house people knows the outcome because they were born in a broken home. If you born in a broken home, you might as well say you slum. You're a slum dog, rich or poor. They were born in a broken home. So born in a broken home, you know, no matter if this person, a sin is sin. If they stay in that sin too long, no matter what, that sin gonna bind them to something, and it's gonna also take them on out of here. And they gonna go out of here miserably. They gonna go out of here sad. They gonna go out of here in destruction. They gonna go out of here real bad. So, but the thing is that the clap house is a bunch of good women and probably good men who were born in good families. Family parents tried to warn them. They didn't listen. They didn't care because they want to be in the street life. They want to be of the streets and be something special in this street life. And I ain't never in my life seen so many grown folks wanting to even, it's like they signing up for this stuff in their mid-20s and mid-30s and stuff. Like, okay, is you okay? Are you okay? They signing up for something. This is your future. Your future is the love house. You are choosing to probably coming from college, silver spoon in your mouth, coming from all kind of good things, good potential, good everything. And you are literally choosing to go into the love house for your ending. That's all I want to say. I want y'all to see, I want the whole world to see the perverseness in it. Listen to what I keep telling y'all. I can say this in a few words. You say I talk too much. Well, listen to the few words and understand what I'm saying through the few words. There's bad and good in everything. You ain't got to keep people in poverty. You ain't got to continue to make sure people stay broke. You ain't got to do none of that. It's bad and good in everything. It's always going to be a negative and a positive. We just repeating. What I want to ask you is why you keep repeating something? Why you keep trying to remodify something that God already perfected? Yin and yang is already perfected. Negative and positive is already perfected. Why are you trying to add to the equation and you just making it bad? It's perfected. Perfected means it's nothing more you can modify to it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Man, you got all that money and that's the best thing you can think about doing with it? Won't you just fix the earth for God's sake already? You've been playing God and the numbers and the man count and the head count is extraordinary. Ever since you done started playing God, narcissist. And your excuse is to secure your wealth. You got enough wealth for your kids, the kids' kids. How many people you need wealthy in your family? Sometimes you gotta go broke. You supposed to go broke. You can be rich for a while, then you gotta go broke for a while. It goes back and forth. It always have. Go look at the history. You trying to prevent something that's impreventable. It's gonna always happen. Man. Now you see why you need to be broke for a while, because if you stay rich too long, IQ might just go out the window. It don't make no sense for people who got all the potential in the world to make this a greater world, to put themselves in a position to be nobodies. When you got people right here that are nobodies trying to be somebody. And y'all admire all these people that's trying to be somebody. Some of y'all, these are your family members. You can't wait and you hope that they be somebody, but what you don't know, secretly underneath it all, they are trying to be somebody. But you are over here building in a business to be nobody. You over here building in corruption. Now that's what I'm saying. Now if my words are assumption, then okay, fine, so be it. May I deal with God about it. But you put me in a box by myself. You put me in a hole by myself. You put me in a situation where I don't know nothing about. So of course, they might be assumptions flying off of my head. What else is it gonna be when you put me in something like this? You put me around nobody. You put me in your entertainment world. I never asked for your entertainment world. I was great at music. I'm great at everything I ever put my mind to, but I never signed contracts to be in your entertainment world. The problem is somebody wrongfully married me and y'all making me suffer through this. I ain't even never met the girl. Nobody want to own up to this. This right here is beautiful because it proved that all you who thought you was gangsters are not gangsters. You are not thugs. You are not tough. Because you sat here and you wrongfully did some wrong to somebody, and now that it comes down to the point where you can't admit to it. See, you thought I was the average Joe. You thought I was the average status quo. You thought I was somebody who was desperate, gullible, and as long as I got a woman, I would be happy. Well, sorry, shawty, you thought wrong. You must have got that from my exes. And every last one of them, you should have noticed by the ones that stand in my energy since junior high school that something was wrong with them, not me. I've been moved on. I'm not looking for them, they're looking for me. The proof is in the fact that they haven't moved financially. They haven't moved in none of the leagues, even the Bruce Lee. I've been moving so far they can't even see me. They had to stay in touch with the lovers around me just to see me. You ain't even got a discerning spirit no more. You can't see me. And you messed up, compared to you messed up and sacrificed to God. That's how silly you is. And now I want to see all y'all actually act like the thug you always want to be, act like the goon you always want to be, act like the gangster you always want to be. Because let me tell you about all three of them. They all, when they real, they own up to what they do. They don't go to jail and say, get the prison sentence and say, well, go get me a McDonald's meal and a cigarette, and I'll talk to you. No, they go on here. If they got caught doing the crime, they gonna do the time. Now, you are in the shoes, in the position. You wanted to be a thug. You wanted to be a gangster. You wanted to be a real one. Now, you in that position. Now, let's see you do it, because what people don't understand is to even make you qualify to be one of them, you have to own up to your wrong. You want to drag me along, drag the skin off my body until I say I'm going to be with you. It ain't nothing to be with, shout it.